And that's another hour of cycling before squatting. So today's the third day in a row that I've done 1 hour of stationary bike. And the last 3 days have been some of the best training that I've done in a long time. Probably in the last month since I stopped doing the MRAPs. Because of whatever, you guys know the story. Deloaded, then I got sick, and then residual crap still in me. But these 1 hour long sessions on the bike, super productive. I don't know what it is, man, but it's basically everything that I need. Something that I touched on yesterday that I probably didn't emphasize enough is that when I get off the bike, my anterior pelvic tilt is gone. I was thinking about it this morning as I was riding it, cycling. I thought to myself, like, what is going on here? But it makes sense because most of the time when I'm cycling, I'm sitting up straight. And then the bottom leg, as it's going down, there's like a contraction of the quad, obviously, but it's also a stretching of the hip flexors because you're kind of reaching all the way down. So in a space of an hour, how many stretches of hip flexors do I go through? How many cycles, revolutions do I go through? And so it only makes sense that once I get off that I feel like super freaking balanced in my hips. I feel athletic, I feel fast, I feel strong, I feel stacked, I feel poppy, I feel all of those good words that come to mind when I think about the days where I've been strong. A lot of our strength comes from alignment of the joints and the angles, and when there's a deviance away from the optimal ranges, angles in one joint, then there's like a compensation mechanism, compensatory set of dominoes that fall, and you end up leaking huge amounts of power. You might think, just a little bit of knee valgus is okay, but really it's robbing you from lots and lots of force development. So when I get off that bike, yes, I feel the quads. My mind muscle connection is really there. But also, like, as I'm walking through the house, I feel like my hips are going through. I don't know if I can explain that properly. Like, each stride that I make, I'm not stuck in this, belly out, butt back stance. I'm actually able to contract the glute because the hip flexors have released. And I just feel like I'm able to have a longer stride. And because of that, my lower back is in a more better position. I feel like my core at the front is also able to engage because it's not overly stretched. And so all of these things roll into one strong feeling under the barbell. The cardio aspect is one thing, obviously, but there's more to it than just riding a bike. There's what you do. If I did the treadmill, I don't think that would be as beneficial as the bike, although I haven't done that. But it feels really good for multiple reasons. I'm probably going to lose a bunch of weight, which is fine. I'm trying to not, work hard on the bike. I'm trying to just exist on the bike. You know what I mean? Like, definitely, a pace where I can talk. Maybe the rest rate is elevated just slightly. The rate's not through the roof at all. There's like a mild pump for the most of the session. I do play with the setting towards the end to get a little bit more of a pump, but it's very, very doable. I could probably do 2-3 hours of that, right? If it's not for the sore bump that I get from the seat, probably that's the only thing that limits me. But it's super doable as well, right? Because I can put that bike in front of the TV, chill, play games, watch whatever I want. I'm in the house with the kids, playing around, messing around, listening to music, dancing on the bike, all that stuff. So it's very doable in that sense. This is something that people don't think about, like how doable is this? How doable is that you can go to the nearest hill or the mountain and climb for 2 hours? It's great. I'd love to hike every day, but that's not doable in my life. I don't have 3 hours, 4 hours spare. Drive there, climb, get down, jump back in the car and come back. I don't have that time, that type of time. I'm time poor. So if I can put that freaking bike right in front of the TV where the fam is, I can hold the baby on the bike and the wife can do whatever. Like, super doable. Like, there's next to no excuses not to do it. So it's a really, really good thing that I'm doing right now. So I'll continue to do it. I already feel like my belly's shrunk in the last 3 days. I know it sounds crazy, but it's probably a lot of water weight or whatever. But Probably my bowels work better as well because I'm not freaking locked in anterior pelvic tilt. There's a lot of things that happen with it. But yeah, just feeling amazing, man. I'm feeling strong, you know. The quads are getting a freaking rampage run through them, but it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. And then, you know, tomorrow I'll do another bike session, and then it's like you wash away some of that lactic acid that's formed through these heavier, weights on my back when I'm squatting. So, man, I've found a really good thing here, man. Really good thing here. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.